Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region. Gerald Shepard, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Standing in, Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit back up the middle. Christie ranges to his left. And that's the second out. Into the box, Lenny Barrero. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Juan Pena would be next. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Relay, yes.
Hey, eat it, cut it.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Now at the plate, Robert Raines, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Hall has got it, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Digging in, Homer Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 1-1. Misses down below the knees. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano-a-mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santos is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Miguel Escalona. Pitch on the way. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in his showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Bobby Waite enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-1. Howie Deutscher, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, in the day and age of specialty pitches and pitchers, this guy's big pitch is the cut fastball, and it's really turned his career around. It looks like a 4-seam fastball coming in, and it has that late cutting action away from the barrels and into guys at times. It's his primary pitch, and he needs it to survive at this level.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1, here it comes. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. And this will land foul.
One.
Back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Brian Shaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner out toward left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Eat it.
Stepping into the box, Houston Valentine. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A 1 pitch on its way. Up straight up. Sheridan has room in foul territory, and that's going to land foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Shaver, the runner at second with 1 away. And the slider.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep. At the plate, Humberto Escobar. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone!
Well, the pitcher's never really happy to give up a long ball, but at least it's a solo shot. Most pitchers can overcome a solo home run, but he's got to make sure he stops the bleeding right here. It's about damage control at this point.
Striding in, Pablo Reyna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tough slider down low for a strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So coming to the plate, Richard McClelland. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Popped him up. Fugate onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Alden Reynolds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike on the inside corner. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Reyna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Ben Avalos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
2-0 now. 2 high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Breaking ball in for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Houston Valentine is on deck, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Ready with the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Avalos on second. Shaver is over at first with 1 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that could put a shine in your performance, nothing but improve your chances in the draft,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Bobby Waite gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 34.
14-12, the final score in this ball game. The Central Prospects came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Bruce Hamp earns the victory.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to with the 10th pick, the Oakland Athletics select the starting pitcher from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. When a player returns to a scout day, having been through the process before, he knows exactly what. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got
Now to the plate, Frank McGee, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Designated hitter, Frank McGee.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. And a fastball just a bit high. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. So striding in, Harvey Whipple. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bunted to get this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Gibbons, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike one to start the at-bat. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike two now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that, he was timing off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
McGee stands at second with two gone. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put it. So striding forward now, Thomas McGee, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Nielsen is over, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Hideki Ono. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Nielsen moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Chad Bright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Settling in now, Kevin Buckley, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Over toward first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in now, Rafael Aguero. Now the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Cut hole, cut hole.
Digging in to try it again, Frank McGee. He singled his last time up. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Aguero aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A strike, and it's 2-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harvey Whipple waits on deck. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soriano has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Cut hole, no runner.
Now at the plate, Harvey Whipple. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Relay 3, relay 3.
The relay throw won't get him. In now, Kevin Givens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a glove flip for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in, Thomas McGee. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Terrence Finley will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 30.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-5 today. The West Prospects put up 4 runs in the 7th. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2. Stepping in, Robbie Knight. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Here's another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Yeah, and the hitter just froze. And that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for called strike 3. You know, some young pitchers get anxious and want to attack with fastball with 2-strike count. But he has enough confidence in his stuff to go with this off-speed there. The scouts love to see that confidence and wide repertoire.
Into the box now, Clark Felton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Playing 12. 1-2.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. 10 fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready now, Sean Castro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Sean Castro.
Yep.
In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. Shell loves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida. Score. Leading off the inning, Robbie Orlowski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase, You don't really expect someone to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but that's just what he did. Hey, I like it. He put his ego and desire to show what he could do aside and made a play that helped the team. And don't think the scouts won't take a note of that, because they will.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
In now, Kyle Nobles. And he takes ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit on the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Orlowski at second with 2 down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
No.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Another try at 2-2. Popped him up. Tan is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. Now at the plate, Gilberto Rodriguez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Robinson Redmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. Redmond is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the... Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and there's their first hit of the game. Stepping in, Robbie Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Grounded to third. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, now that's interesting. He's given up 2 singles in a row, and he's on his heels just a little bit. Now we'll see if he has the mental makeup to bear down and take care of this next batter. Scouts are always looking to see how a pitcher responds when he gets into a jam.
Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, he's getting roughed up there a bit, but he's still pitching pretty well. We'll see how he deals with the next batter, because that's what matters most to the scouts.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Knight, the runner at third. Felton at second with 1 away. Hot shot to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Robbie Orlowski. He drew a walk his first time up. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to... You cannot swing at that pitch out of his zone.
And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner.
Cut. Hold it.
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 3 runs already home here. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. At the plate, Sebastian Ochoa. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
1.
Back to the mound. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Terrence Finley is ready, and he'll take the ball. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Central Prospects used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win.
With the 13th pick, the Miami Marlins select the starting pitcher from the Central Region.
Once again, as last year, this returning candidate gets a call from his advisor on the 3rd day of the MLB draft.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Number 24, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here. Oh, boy, this is not how he was hoping this outing would begin, but he's up against it right away. On the bright side, we're going to see how he responds. Let's see if he can stay focused, composed, and limit the damage. It will show the scouts that he's got the mental makeup to compete in the majors. If not, well, let's not even go there.
Babe Espinoza stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
A ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Villarreal takes his lead at third with one away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And that's just an excellent job of attacking the batter the entire at-bat right there, eventually finishing him off for the strikeout. I don't care what he does the rest of this showcase. He just shows he knows how to mix his pitches, keep hitters off balance, and finish them when he has the chance. Good stuff.
Missed with a slider. A man on third with two down. Pulled toward right center field. O'Neill is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a good job on the mound there. Standing in, Charles McCauley, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too high, and it's 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now in the box, John Kuiper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A runner at first with no outs here. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jordan Villegas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Yeah, these scouts know that all pitchers give up home runs from time to time, but they hate to see a young guy that gives up a lot of them. The key for him is to get out of this inning as quickly as possible so he can put that home run out of his mind.
Now the 0-1. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little something extra after he gave up the home run to that previous batter. No scout wants to see a young pitcher give up a bomb, but they want to see how a guy responds afterwards. He showed some real grit there, setting down the next man he faced. Front office people like to see that tough mental makeup.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Low is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one. Leading off the inning, Carlos Villarreal, and they'll need him to get something going here. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. At the plate, Babe Espinoza, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Villarreal gets his lead at first, nobody out. Missed with a breaking ball.
Straight up.
Knocked him up. Kaiser in foul ground. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Francisco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
Willie Ayala is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's running. That's a strike to throw down.
0-2.
Not in time. He's in there at second. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strike. Garrett Klein takes the mound as he's been called upon.
Here now our final round.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Malgrat has a beat on it. He's got it one away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Coronado. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, and the hitter just froze, and that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for called strike 3. You know, some young pitchers get anxious and want to attack with fastball with 2-strike count, but he has enough confidence in his stuff to go with this off-speed there. The scouts love to see that confidence and wide repertoire.
Into the box, Robert Reyes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's a tough take.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Pinkney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just missed with a breaking ball.
1-1-1.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No. Into the box now, Pedro Chavez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Kaiser on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up now, Juan Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Stepping in now, Julio Avila, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Badalucco. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Leading off the inning, Bob DeMaria, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike two. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits. Garrett Klein enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The East prospects put up 4 runs.
With the 7th pick, the San Diego Padres select the starting pitcher from the Central Region.
For the 3rd straight year, this young player has been drafted by a major league club. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the vault. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
The game's futures. Val Baker is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Ready now, Rosell Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know it as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before they start their road trip, they're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Hits softly out in front. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
2-2-2.
Land comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Next will be the designated hitter, Francisco Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Tucson. Lays off 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 to third. Hunt is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still nothing. Striding into the box, Bobby Ortiz, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Slider's in for a strike. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Kevin McCormick will be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin McCormick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Ortiz on at first, nobody out. And this is on the ground is short, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, a double play. So digging in now, Alex Seals. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alex Seals.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Allenton has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the standing in, Larry Sawyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Larry Sawyer.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Up.
Popped him up. Hunt has a play. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Brendan Hobbs. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Nope.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, nothing in one. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say,
and the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back with more on this Monday. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Keys. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2-1 to count. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Strike called. Now the throw down. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bland has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding in once again, Francisco Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No runner, cut home.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Swinging a soft liner and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
1-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Larry Sawyer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Brendan Hobbs. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
Hey, no runner.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hunt shading to his right, 2 down. Ready once again, Rob Keys. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 hit, 1 left. Leading off the inning, Tom Koo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Tom Koo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1-1 to the left side, to his left, Hunt, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Francisco Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Digging in once again, Bobby Ortiz. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kevin McCormick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Way out in front.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Good on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Guy Shipman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Good job, good job.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 22, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-2. Is a called third strike right on the inside corner. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, Rosell Herrera comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 7.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Popped him up. Land coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Leading off the inning, Russell Barrett, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there for strike one, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays high. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Now at the plate, Francisco Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack it, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike now. And he misses again, ball 3. To short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jay Cleveland is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A ball and no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A ball and 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. He's not going to get him as he strikes second. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 straight.
The 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Now batting, Brendan Hobbs, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Here's a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Moyne, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Bobby Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Rob Keys. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Rosell Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Russell Barrett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2.
Hold it.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed off that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one. Still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Francisco Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jay Cleveland. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
The count is
Missed with a
1-2.
breaking ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Nope,
To 2
that's
balls
down.
and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Seals. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big here.
1-1.
Seared down the first baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. Stepping into the box, Larry Sawyer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Sawyer.
Right there for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Richter on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Brendan Hobbs. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Bobby Ortiz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to short. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And into the box now, Rob Keys. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Rios is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Keys is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Rosell Herrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Into the box, Russell Barrett. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Moyne moving forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Lewis McCoy is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
14-1, the final tally here. The Missions put a 14.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series. Robbie Mora, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. McClendon takes it in. And there's out number 2. Striding in, Felipe Delgado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now to the plate, Antoine Schaefer. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Serrano is there. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike three.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ramon Vega. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Adrian Lyons, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as they get one.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No outs, nobody on. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Adrian Lyons is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Herb McLean.
Right fielder.
Ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hit back up the middle. To his left, Valentin. And there are 2 away now. So striding in, Matt McNeil. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. So striding forward now, Willard Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Felipe Delgado. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Richter is right there, 1 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Antoine Schaefer. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Lloyd, base runner at first with 1 out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-2 the count. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Miguel Chavez. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Chris Corona comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Chris Corona.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Straight up. Straight up.
Serrano over to his right. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Vega. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 2-1.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
That's up. That's up.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Lyons. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. Leading off the inning, Herb McLean, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Matt McNeil. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richter is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Willard Lloyd. He singled his last time up.
Willard Lloyd.
He drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
A 1-1-1.
Toward the hole. Rodriguez moving to his right, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Felipe Delgado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0. Now a pitch swung on and foul tip right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Lloyd stands at second with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Missions lead it 3-1. Kevin Simon will come on in relief as he'll make his second. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Tops Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
boy. Good job.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and number 22. The right-hander from the state of Wisconsin is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Stepping into the box, Tom Cadiver. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, Dero, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Behind 0-2 now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Miguel Chavis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. In there, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Harold Gunter. He went deep in the contest last night. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
The count is 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. In now, Raul Castellano, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-1.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, no runner, eat it, eat it.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt McDonald. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in, Geraldo Marquez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Castellano at third. McDonald at second. Perret on at first with nobody out. Count is 1-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Digging in the switch hitter, Tom Katimer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 2 outs here with the runner at third. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Full count now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Now at the plate, Kirby Ishii. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Serrano scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Terrell Starnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Standing in now, Harold Gunter. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Stepping in, Raul Castellano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Raul Castellano.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Moyne giving chase. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Perret. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit ball to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Geraldo Marquez.
Now batting. Catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 looking up around the letters. So the batting order turns over now and set to ground out victim last time. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Richter. And that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rough Riders lead it 4. Now at the plate, Kirby Ishii. Here comes the first pitch.
Kirby Ishii.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Up.
Popped him up. Rodriguez over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Terrell Starnes. He singled his last time up.
Terrell Starnes.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Miguel Caleb.
Into the box, Miguel Chavis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-1. Harold Gunter waits on deck. Starnes leads off first with 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So stepping in, Harold Gunter, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 hit, number 63 gets the call.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game 1 here in the month of May between Yohander Mendez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Stepping in, Raul Castellano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now a bunt attempt here, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Coming to the plate now, Terrell Starnes, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Harold Gunter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Striding forward now is the DH. Matt McDonald took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
The next 0-2. Shot weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Count even now at 1-1. And it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moyne has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Leading off the inning, Geraldo Marquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Way outside. 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Raul Castellano. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1. Hit hard to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Kirby Ishii, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. There goes the runner. Hit out toward second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He's coming. Yes, yes. 3-3.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2-2.
In play to the right side of the infield. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
At the plate, Harold Gunter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Row. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ferguson is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jermaine Grubbs, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Line drive to center field. Ferguson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now in the box, Andres Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Cut, hold it.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Kevin Perrette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. Stepping up now, Geraldo Marquez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw is not going to be in time, as he's able to reach base safely. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raul Castellano. He singled his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Aguilar over at second. Marquez at first, one gone. towards second. The second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Ready now, Kirby Ishii. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Leading off the inning, Terrell starts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt?
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Up. Rios moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt McDonald. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Pitch is popped up. Cordova is there for it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Lewis McCoy enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-2, the final in this game. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Number 22, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Striding in, Jim Lewis, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Fastball that just misses inside. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
And a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that inside part of the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Rick Rock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Missed with a slider. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Here we go. Relay.
Eat it. Cut it right
And they'll
there.
have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Think again, Dero. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Richter is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Leading off the inning, Mariano Casilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Called strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch. Two and one now. 1 out, nobody on.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Serrano is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half. Striding into the box, Greg Ivy, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Tough slider down low for a strike. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Greg Ivy goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Into the box, Jim Lewis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ferguson is there. 2 down. So digging in now, Christopher Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rick Rock. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in, A.J. Reed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Jerry Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in, Mariano Casilla. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Mariano Casilla.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to. I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Henry Cronin is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is line to left after this is hauled in for the first out. Striding in once again, Greg Ivy.
Greg Ivy.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Ball 1.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Dickerson looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in now, Jim Lewis.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Richter is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Christopher Pace. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. 3 runs already home here. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Lamont Finley takes over to start the 6th.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Number 22 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 22.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mariano Casilla, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard to center field. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here comes the 0-1. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Ready once again, Henry Cronin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Casilla leads off second with 1 gun in the inning. In the air, down the line in left. Heading after it is Dickerson, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Jim Lewis, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
slapped hard the opposite way. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Antonio came through late.
Job.
This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch.
Number 22 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 22.
Striding in to start the ninth, Eddie Dorta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. 2 is left. McClendon on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Kevin Perret, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Got hold, no runner.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Digging in, Geraldo Marquez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Missed with a breaking ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Antonio, number 22.
Leading off the inning, Jerry Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Ball one. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Still 1-2. Hit hard toward the right side. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now batting, Mariano Aviles. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth. Digging in once again, Henry Cronin. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, Jim Lewis. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they put. Stepping into the box, Derek McKenna. He singled his last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Popped him up. In comes Dickerson. But he won't get there. It falls in. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.